This Shabbat is Shabbat Hagadol. Shabbat before Pesach is called Shabbat Hagadol. Now, why is it called Shabbat Hagadol? There are different explanations for that. One of the explanations on the serious note is because Nes Gadol Hayasham, because the Nes Gadol goes on the greatest of the Nes. Because Hakadosh Baruch Hu told them, take the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim, and the Avodah Zarah have to be shecht on 14th of Nisan, Erev Pesach. Now, every Yom Tov, we bring the Korban on the Yom Tov itself. But here, the Korban is brought on Erev of Yom Tov. Now, the question is, why on Erev Yom Tov we bring the Korban? Because this Yom Tov is a Yom Tov of establishing Am Yisrael. That Pesach, what's the difference between this night? This night is the stem cell of the Chal Yisrael. Chal Yisrael became Chal Yisrael through this night. We were chosen on this night to be the nation of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Now, to be the nation of Hashem, we have to shech the Avodah Zarah of Mitzrayim, the idol of Mitzrayim. What was the idol of Mitzrayim? Sheep. Sheep was the idol. You know, the muzzle of the Nisan is sheep. And the Egyptians, they believed that Mitzrayim has connection with the muzzle of Nisan, and the muzzle of Nisan gives them the greatest power. On 15th, in the middle of the month, is the highest form of the moon. It was the highest form of the muzzle of the month. They were relying on that muzzle itself. They would save them from everything. HaKadosh Baruch Hu came, and in the heart of the highest point of that muzzle, broke Mitzrayim and took them out to show that we are not under the shlita of the muzzle of the sea, the way that Egyptians are thinking. That's why the Korban is on Erev Pesach. We have to shecht the Avodah Zarah to become part of Mitzrayim. But the Hakadosh Baruch Hu told them on the first year, take it from 10th. 3 days you have to keep it. Now why? Because the Egyptians, they would ask them, what do you need this for? You want to shecht it? They said, what shechting is? Do you think that we let you shecht it? If you want to shecht, we'll destroy you. We don't let you do it. Say, okay, let's see what happened. And they couldn't do anything. Just the opposite. They got fight between each other, and they killed out from each other. And that was the next Gadol. They took the idol of Mitzrayim and they shecht it, and nobody was able to do anything. Now, the moral lesson of that is, once a person wants to destroy Avodah Zarah and go on the path of Hashem, Hashem would help him, empowers him against such an empire, such a malch. Now it's interesting, the Hagadol we say, Rabban Yomer, somebody doesn't say these three things, don't just say it. Pesach, no, what's Pesach? Pesach, or what Pesach that you just said. But if you notice in the Nusach, Pesach says, why they eat Pesach? The Nusach says that because Hakadosh Baruch Hu skipped over the house of Israel by Makat Bechorot, by the plague of the firstborn. Hakadosh Baruch Hu passed over the Jewish home and saved us. And they bowed down and they thanked Hakadosh Baruch Hu. It was interesting. The Hagadol says, if you don't say Pesach, you're not going to say, no, what's Pesach about? Pesach comes from the word of Pasach. What does Pasach mean? Skip over, pass over. Hakadosh Baruch Hu passed over our houses and saved us. What are you talking about? We thought Pesach is a nullification of the Son. But Hagadol should say, we eat Pesach because Pesach was the idol of Mitzrayim. And Hakadosh Baruch Hu told us to destroy the idol to become the nation of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. No, the Hagadol doesn't say. Hagadol says Pesach, Pasach al-Batani passed over our house and saved us. What happened to nullification of the Zorah? See, Baal Hagadol is saying something very deep here. In other words, you want to give a message to your children that they should destroy Avodah Zarah. How are we going to do it? We're going to tell them, destroy Avodah Zarah. Instruct them with destruction of Avodah Zarah. Our forefathers destroyed Avodah Zarah. You should do the same thing. You don't know what did my grandfather did, you should do the same. What did I did, you should do the same. But you have to understand, God is saying that doesn't work. Giving things and giving ideas and telling nice ideas, nice things on the table, it doesn't work. you want really to nullify Avodah Zarah, you have to tell them by Yachad Kollel, he skipped over the houses of Jews. What does skip over mean? We learn in the Hagadol, Hashem did it himself. Ani v'lo malach, ani v'lo sarach. Hashem did it himself. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is not in this space. Passing over by Hashem doesn't mean anything. What does Passover mean? What does Passover mean by Hashem? Hashem is not physical. What does Passover mean? Hashem did it himself. Now, we learn in Hagadol that Hagadol says that Rav, when it's making Rosh on Rav, he says that at Aron area, you were naked. Now the Persian say, what do you mean in Hagadol? We say you were naked. You were naked from Metzora. When Bedin Shushamayim, they decided to save Kahal Israel, you were naked from Metzora. There wasn't enough zechut and merit to save you. Now, what did HaKadosh Baruch Hu do? Passing over means that the person goes out of his way. See that you are walking normally, and there's something on your way. If you don't care for that, then you crush it. If you care for that, then you go out of your way, you pass over. Passing over is a metaphor for saying you go out of your way. HaKadosh Baruch Hu went out of his way to save Kahal Israel, gave them two mitzvot, then Berit and then Milah, Berit Milah and then Pesach, the blood, these two blood saved them. At Arum you didn't have zechut. Malachim said, both are with Avodah Zarah in a way. Therefore, why do you have to save them? Even Malachim claimed that. Therefore, HaKadosh Baruch Hu went out of his way to save Israel. Therefore, the point of Pesach night is the idea that we convey the message to our children is that all of the it's not to show how powerful Hashem is, to show how much Hashem loves Israel, how much he did for Israel. He went out of his way to save Israel. Once children understand that and realize this point, once you see that how much Hashem loves you, then you love like Hashem. Then you nullify Avodah Zarah. You keep the mitzvot, everything. It's the night to convey this message. By the way, from HaKadosh Baruch Hu we learn, I'm sure it's the greatest educator in the world. From Hashem we learn how to build up relationship. You want to build up relationship with somebody, just like Hashem went out of his way. You want to build up relationship with your wife, you have to go out of your way. You want to build up relationship with your children, you have to go out of your way. Going out of your way, that creates a relationship. You tell a child, does your father love you? He says, yes. How do you know? Because my bike was broken, he then go to work and fix my bike. Father could say, Ribono Shel Olam, I did many things, and none of them he remembers. What does he remember? Bike, because he went out of his way. You tell a wife, does your husband love you? He says, what? Yes. Why? Because I was sick one day, he went late to work and took care of me, probably something. The husband, poor husband, does many, many things for the wife. That doesn't create the love. When he goes out of his way, it shows that he cares, that creates the love. The Pesach is in Pesach al Botenu. That's why Balagoda says, doesn't talk about nullification of Avodah Zarah. Talks about Pesach. Pesach means that he went out of his way to save you. With that, that's the greatest nullification of Avodah Zarah, to understand and realize that Hashem really loves us.